It's good that you go to Sainsbury's and the guy always says you look really tired. Like it keeps you,
Love him.
keeps you grounded
Love that guy.
all the time.
So bitter is the tour now.
Yes.
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 What's bitter?
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you bitter?
Yeah.
You don't seem bitter. You seem more chill than you've ever been.
I know, but that's therapy and stuff. Like that's
Right.
Do you do
that's-
therapy?
yeah, of course I do therapy. I have to do therapy.
Wow.
You know, my brain is a prison of my own making, and like part of like being an adult, you know, I don't want my kids to grow up with the inner monologue that I have. Like I would like them to have a better sort of compassionate understanding of themselves. So I go to therapy to try and work out why I am the way I am.
Well, do you not think it's because you experienced a lot of trauma as a child from losing your sister?
Maybe.
Not to get too deep,
No.
but I think you're allowed to
Yeah.
have a little bit of a, you know, a certain amount of anger in you. I think that's a really hot... And your parents obviously went through it and you had to live in the house of that. And I think that might be what it is,
Yeah,
and that's
well,
okay.
Thank you. Oh, I think I'm trying to work out if it is that, because I think because like a big part of me explored the death of my sister in my stand up and stuff, it really felt like I'd had this sort of cathartic way of like dealing with it and processing it and whatnot, and then sort of now, you know, because I don't know if you've ever been to therapy, but my therapist says almost nothing every session.
Yeah.
Like it's just they're so quiet they can just get shit out of you by just, you know, forcing narcissists like us to sit in a room full of silence.
When I'm in a quiet room, when I'm with someone who doesn't talk much, I fill that gap.
Yeah.
And
You
it's-
love therapy, Chris.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's great.
But I fill the silence, and I'll just keep digging.
Yeah.
I'll just keep digging and digging and digging. It's you're right. It's when a bit
And
of
then
a
you pay
narcissist.
them at the end. And you're like, fucking I did all that. What are you talking about? What do you mean give you
Very
money?
much a facilitator. they're like them, you know, the barriers that you get on bowling alleys where they stop you going down.
Yeah,
They're like
the
that. They just
bumpers,
guide
yeah.
you all the way down.
Do you know what? Big love to therapists. Like the stuff they have to go home.
Well, they
with,
have
the
to
back-
go
they
to therapists.
Yeah, they
don't
do. Yeah, they gotta. Yeah.
Each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if like when they go with therapy together, whether it's like us in green rooms where they just start trading like the worst shit.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's so many times I'll bring stuff up, and just be like, I know there is client doctor confidentiality.
Yeah.
But I do reckon she's going to be like, I got a doozy today. I got this little narcissist, grows up in a small coastal town of 5, becomes famous in his own head. Oh, I did too much drugs in my 20s. These fucking white boys. They bore me.
And now he's bitter.
Yeah, oh, he's angry. Oh, the world was handed to me on a platter and I'm not happy. She must fucking hate me. I hate me. That's why I'm in there.
I hate me.
Where do you live now?
Still in Edinburgh.
Oh, I love that.
Aye.
Yes.
Yeah. Like a big thing for me.
I love
was,
Edinburgh so much.
First of all, it's top 5
beautiful.
cities in the entire world,
Yeah.
very easily.
Easy.
And also, I mean, so much of my career was people being like, you have to move to London, you have to move to New York, you have to move to LA. And I was just like, I just think all of those places are going to treat me different. If you treat me different, I'll become different.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that, like,
You change.
yeah, all that stuff I know goes to my head. Like when I was getting small amounts of fame in my 20s, I was letting that run havoc on my brain. If I moved to LA and thought I was the tits, I would have been the worst person alive. Staying in
You
Scotland.
two are very similar.
We're very similar. That's why
These
we
are
get on
very
so
similar, yeah.
Yeah, I need Scottish people I know people complain about tall poppy syndrome. I think a lot of the time what tall poppy syndrome is and people trying to fucking cut you down.
It's a reality
just-
check.
Yeah, it's a reality check. Being like, oh, hold on, what is this you're doing?
Yeah.
What's this? Like, that's great. That's a great way for you to be. We understand why you have to be that way sometimes. But 24 second, pack that in.
Yeah.
Come back down to the human level where you're from, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
And stop treating us different. And I've had that reality check so many times in
Good.
Scotland and so many times from my wife as well, where I'm just like, I'm not leaving a place that gives
Oh,
me.
We're the
nothing
same, we
better
still
than
live in
nothing
Newcastle.
better than a live-in reality check.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes
Yeah, under the same roof.
yeah. Sometimes too accurate. Sometimes you're like, I need the frequency of this down.
Sometimes
Like
cutting, sometimes cutting, if anything.
yeah. I was already having a bad day, love.
So sometimes on the days when you're being your most normal. But yeah, I've often said if I moved to London when I was just getting a bit of fame and just doing a bit of stuff, I think I'd have been a fucking monster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I would have. I don't think I'd have turned out the way I wanted to turn out. I think you're right. Tall poppy syndrome. It's like a reality check, like a little reset button.
Yeah. And I think it's like, maybe don't do put tall poppy syndrome to fucking like footballers or athletes, but to like anyone in the arts. Come on, how big's your ego getting, you little artist? Grow up.
But as well, don't you think with what you guys do with being stand-up comedians, you still need to live a relatively normal life amongst normal people? And a lot of your comedy is, what do you call it? What's the fucking term for it?
Observational.
Observational, that's the one. Observational comedy. If you lived a different life and not amongst working class people who are buying your tickets, they wouldn't relate to you at all. So it's good that you go to Sainsbury's and the guy always says you look really tired. Like it keeps you,
love him.
Keeps you grounded.
Love that guy.
All the time.
Absolutely love that guy.
It's like when John Bishop came back from being really famous and started doing stories about all the celebrity parties he went to. Those were interesting stories. They weren't as good as John Bishop doing his stand-up about his childhood and fatherhood and stuff. Like, I 100% agree.
So you got to be,
so the only celeb stories that I put in my show, which I've got in the current tour I'm doing now, are fucking disasters.
Aye.
Like, they're the only ones that you go, look, this might not be fully relatable, but this is a show you've seen, and this is how much of a fucking clusterfuck it was. So that makes, You've got to lose.
Stand up for you.
No, you've got to lose your big stories as a comic. You've got to lose your big stories. You can't win your big stories. You can't have, I was at this massive showbiz party and I was the funniest guy there, and I said, no, I've got to be on a big TV show, and it's got to be a fucking disaster.
Yeah. We've had a few of them. You've got a story for us?
Yeah, I do.
We don't know what this is.
We've got no idea what this is, pal.
I'm excited. I feel like they might have picked a dark one for you.
He does. That's the deepest we've ever got, by the way, chatting to a guest. You bring it out in people.
Well, that's all I do.
The black
I love it though.
Is it the eyes?
Yeah. It's because I'm not actually funny, so I have to. I have to take people down to sadness to drag them out of that.
I love it. Chris tells me off all the time because I go really deep on our podcast. I just love dark, deep, emotional, raw conversation, and Chris is like a puppy and hates it. So
I think the only reason why all of these subjects are taboo is because people don't talk about them. By not talking about them, you give them more power than they deserve.
Beautiful. Well done. That therapy has really worked wonders on you.
Thank you.
And it's
my therapist is probably watching this being like, shut the fuck up about therapy. Stop performing therapy.
I've never in my life seen someone applaud someone's therapy. That is one of the weirdest things I've ever
seen. If you move to LA, you see it every fucking day.
Really?
That's all I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, Chris and Rosie. Please keep me anonymous. I'm a dog walker, and I've walked this dog for 3 years. I have a key. I am basically part of the infrastructure of this household. The owners know I arrive between 10 a.m. and 1:30 in the afternoon. This is not a surprise window. So I rock up, unlock the door, remove the wellies while giving a little whistle so that if anyone's home, they know I'm there. Silence. But I think nothing of it. The dog must be in the kitchen. I push open the kitchen door. There's the husband, very obviously not making a sandwich with a woman who is not the wife. Not even slightly, not a sister, not a neighbour borrowing sugar, a full-blown, this will require solicitors situation. We all freeze. The woman attempts to crouch, as if she's going to camouflage herself into the laminate flooring, and the dog is sat there like she's watching EastEnders live. No one says anything. We are locked in a standoff and everyone's half-dressed, and I'm holding a poo bag. And instead of leaving, instead of screaming, instead of pretending I've lost my vision, I sat, oops, I'll just grab her, like I've interrupted a tea party. I am clipping the lead on while this man is scrambling for his dignity. And then I say, sorry. Why am I apologising? Why am I like this? Why is British DNA wired to apologise during active betrayal? I left the house shaking. Still to this day, I walk the dog and 4 times a week and pretend that nothing has happened.
No way, man.
Turns out the big dog's in the house. That's the fucking biggest dog of the lot.
That is a dog.
They never actually said that they were shagging though, so I didn't know what was happening. At one point I thought, what's going on? They said something about solicitors and I'm thinking, is he murdered? Who's getting murdered?
He's shagging her.
Yeah, no, it's shagging. It's shagging. Well done for, whoever saying this in, well done for avoiding the obvious doggy style joke that me and Chris were just looking at each other waiting to be like, who's going to get there first? Who's going to do it?
I was hoping they were going to say something about him eating out a box and I'd have gone, you're clean fate now, bitch. Thank you, God.
Can I just say, I am not condoning cheating in any way, shape or form.
Good.
But 10 in the morning till 1:30 in the afternoon is a fucking massive window for you to just turn up at my house and get the dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's got to
sorry.
be a half an hour.
I'll be
like.
there between 10 and 1:30. What are you, fucking DPD? Right?
Yeah.
What? So I can't do my what's it? Illicit shagging.
Yeah.
I've got to, before 10 and after half
Yeah,
one.
Also, look, again, cheating is gross. Don't ever do it. You can't be doing it in your own home. Are
No,
you fucking mental?
Not
Are
with
you
your own dog
mental?
watching, because that dog
Are
knows.
you mental?
Tell them.
There's one.
Snitch on you.
The dog sees you cheating.
Yeah.
That dog knows. That
Yeah.
dog's. You've made that dog an accomplice.
Also, the dogs aren't going to be nice to you. Dogs only like good people.
Yeah, that is true.
So,
They're pretty good judge of
Hitler had a
character.
dog.
Pretty sure Hitler had a dog.
Hitler
Yeah,
had a
yeah, yeah.
dog.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
Hitler
he?
did have a dog. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, but he was a horrible dog.
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
an
he's-
awful. He was a nasty dog. He was an evil
One of them
dog.
dogs off Resident Evil with no skin in there. Yeah, it was one of them
He,
zombie
he
dogs.
was a horrible dog. It was
Wow,
great.
what a fucking bit to end on.
I know.
Good
I
God.
know.
It's
Thank
Daniel,
you.
he brings it on people.
I love it though. I could do this
Hitler's
all
never
day.
been mentioned on this podcast until now. This is Daniel Sloss. This
my
is
bad.
Daniel Sloss 101.
It's fine.
Good to see you, brother.
You too. Thanks
Thanks
so much for having me.
so much for coming on.
Not at all.
Yeah.
do